Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
Dade and John. So I got two questions. One, I like to know if you think I can go part-time for my job. And number two, it's kind of a psychological question for JD. I can't ever approve of any of my family members spending extra money, even though I make a really good salary. So, like, for example...
Hold on. Dinner, before we get going, I'm going to cut you off. We're going to get our language right, okay?
Okay.
You can. You've chosen not to, okay? So you choose not to let your family spend anything, even though you got a great salary. Go ahead. Keep going.
Gotcha.
Keep going.
That makes sense.
Keep going.
So, yeah, the example is, like, if we go out to dinner and the kids want an extra drink, I'll say yes, but inside of me, I'm like... Man, that extra $3 we could have saved.
Did you grow up without any?
Yeah, I grew up poor.
There you go.
I mean, I wouldn't say poor. I would say okay. I mean, I saw my parents bring us up from a one-bedroom apartment, and then made their money, and they saved and saved. I mean, they didn't know the definition
Mark, give yourself some grace. Your nervous system is wired up this way. Money's a scary thing that divides families, causes mom and dad to act scary, that bounces around from one-bedroom apartments to a house to this and that. That's in your nervous system. The challenge for you is to recognize, hey, we used to not be safe, and now we are. So that doesn't mean my kids get everything. That's been my approach, because I grew up in a scary financial situation growing up, and my challenge has been my kids, they can have everything they want whenever. I got to wheel that back too, because I'm going to create monsters if I'm not careful, right? But what that means is when they say, hey, Dad, I'm still hungry, can I get another taco? And I go, sure, buddy. And that my heart starts beating, I have to know inside I'm practicing something new. And that is, we're okay. And I've never had that before, but I'm going to practice. We weren't okay, but we are now. And it's going to be uncomfortable at first, but the more you're mindful of it, the more you accept it, the more your body goes, all right, we're okay now. And you can start being strategic. So go into the money part with Jade. How we doing?
I mean, this is an absurd thing. I mean, I'm worth 7.3.
Bro, it's not absurd. You're running for your life. Okay, that's a little absurd. You're pretty wealthy.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, I have rental properties. All paid for, value at $2 million, bringing in, I would say, net $8,000 a month. I'm a physician. I'm one of those weird physicians that Dave always describes. You know, I paid off my loans in my first year out. I've been out for about 20 years.
Good.
Yeah,
so you just need to loosen the purse strings, is what you're saying, because you have plenty of money.
I mean, I'm just so wound up, and it does affect my relationship with my wife.
Can I give you one more thing real quick? As a physician, we're going to run up against the clock. I'm going to make sure Jade's got a second to speak in here. But as a physician, if you live an anxious life, always solving other people's problems, and you're doing surgeries and you're seeing sick people over and over and over again, sometimes an anxiousness response is to grab any variable you can and hang on for dear life. And I may wonder if your money, if your net worth is this thing I can control. When you have a job that's out of control, you got family, you got fires in your community. If this is a way to grab on to control, and maybe the path forward is practicing opening your hand up. Jade,
that's a mic drop. Like I feel like that's a mic drop. I don't see any money issues here. Show me where the money problem is. You talked about maybe going part-time.
Go part-time, homie.
Yeah.
Hey, what about how much you? I want
to go part-time because I want to spend more time with my family.
Okay, done.
So it's going to reduce my income, my take-home. I mean, because I live in the state of Hawaii, and they take a lot.
Yeah.
So my annual is going to drop down from, say, $390 down to $220, working 3 days a week.
No, you can't do it, Mark. I'm just kidding, Mark. You're good.
Do it.
You're all good.
Do it. And if you carry any debt on any of these properties, pay it off. Like, make your life as simple as possible financially. And I love the idea that you've worked hard enough that you get to work part-time and spend more time with your family. Embrace that. I think it's excellent.
Create your free Every Dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.